This is my drink. My fucking drink. Man, that's good. So, there's this guy. And this guy, he's making videos. Oh, by the way, it's time. It's time to make a fucking Jamaican lager video. But anyway, there's this guy. And he's making videos about you people. Yep. I come across 4 of them today, and he's got a bunch more of them in the works. He's making videos about, well, all of us, really. Like this one here. This one here is entitled Lone Wolf 420.
He was born preparing guacamole. He complains about Americans while wearing an LA Dodgers hat and eating hot Cheetos. He can only speak Spanish unless you owe him money. He had a mustache before puberty and a kid before graduation. He once tunneled under the border, got bored halfway, and opened a taco stand. He's been deported 14 times, but hasn't left once. He served Coca-Cola at his brother's funeral, who died from diabetes. He protests being sent back to Mexico while waving a bigger Mexican flag than the embassy has. He fries beans, then for some reason, fries them again. He hates gringos until his daughter brings one home. Then it's better than a Moreno. He doesn't smuggle drugs. He smuggles Tupperware full of Malay. He packs hot sauce for international flights, just in case the food is white. He spends 99% of a soccer match faking an injury. He mows everyone's yard, except his own. His cousin is always on his way, and has been for 3 years. He keeps his dog on the roof, and calls it security. His first words were no mames, and he hasn't stopped saying it since. He is the most Mexican man in the world.
Dos Equis, I don't drink that shit. I drink liters of pulque. Stay undocumented, my friends.
He negotiates at the ATM.
See? Yeah, that one was called Lone Wolf 420. He made it. I didn't. I just found it. This next one. What the fuck is it? This next one really, well, this next one is about Pencil Neck Mark. And it does a pretty good fucking job of describing Pencil Neck Mark. Jamaican lager. All right, here we go. Pencil Neck Mark.
He has more rhythm in one finger than you do in your entire body. He excels at all sports, except the best one, hockey. When asked how he'd feel if he hadn't eaten fried chicken that morning, he says that of course he did. His baby photos are mugshots. For him, Father's Day is the most confusing day of the year. In a dark room, you don't know he's there until he smiles. He assumes paying at stores is optional. He puts low batteries in other people's smoke alarms so they'll sound normal. He's an Olympic-level sprinter, but he can't swim. If he gets a phone call, he only takes it in public, on speaker. When he calls the cops, he ducks when he hears the sirens. He brings his own seasoning when he is invited to dinner at his white friend's house. He thinks per capita is a conspiracy against him personally. He objects to every mention of black stereotypes, except the one about black genitals. He's covered in bling, but he can't afford it. When he moves into a new neighborhood, even fellow blacks move out. He is the blackest man in the world.
I don't always drink, but when I do, I prefer grape soda. Stay oppressed, my friends.
Hey guys,
Wow.
Lethal Leslie here, and today I want to bring you the quick fire locations for every single legendary animal in Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's get into it. We're starting up in the top left of the map, just by the A in Amberino. If you zoom in here, you're going to see yourself.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Live television, folks. Yeah, the blackest man in the world. Pencil neck Mark. Now this one, this next one, Jamaican Lager. This next one is entitled Mad Molar. Yep, he called this video Mad Molar. And when you see it, you will know why. Out of all these that I've played so far, I believe this one is closest to reality so far. Let's look at the one called Mad Molar.
He negotiates at the ATM. He tips with coupons, then asks for change. He doesn't celebrate Christmas, but he installs a parking meter on his roof, just in case. After his meal arrives, the waiter comes over and asks, "Is anything all right?" He still clips the ridges off coins, just to stay up on his skill set. He's already suing this channel. When his son asked to borrow $20, he accepted and lent him $10. His favorite movie is a few dollars more. He's never seen it, he just likes the title. His hands have been rubbing together for so long, he started a fire and a lawsuit. He causes traffic jams when there is loose change on the street. When he goes shopping, companies write IOUs to him for his purchases. Around other Jews, he's Jewish. Around everyone else, he's white. When he loses a debate with another person, he calls them an anti-Semite. He's been kicked out of 109 bars and still blames the bars. He blesses bagels before slicing and debates you on which schmear is kosher. He is the most Jewish man in the world.
I don't always drink, but when I do, I keep the glass, the napkin, and the receipt for tax reasons. Stay frugal, stay suspicious, stay kosher.
He has more rhythm in one finger than you do in your entire body. He excels at all sports.
Now see, that one is by far the most accurate so far. I said so far. Now this last one, Jamaican Lager. This last one, there's absolutely no doubt. Everything in this one that was made about this person is 100% bona fide, verifiable motherfucking facts. So I don't know who's behind these videos. It could be the Swill Bandit. It could be WB. Hell, it could even be you know, one of the pole jockers that is secretly jealous of the other pole jockers and is trying to undermine them or whatever. I don't know. But this one here is spot on. This one was entitled SWV.
He was born with a California Valley Girl accent. He once turned a prostate exam into a second date. He has such good fashion sense because he spent so much time in the closet. He once rode a bike without a seat and didn't even notice it was missing.
Facts.
He can tell the flavor of a popsicle by sitting on it. He has a skincare routine longer than his relationships. When the doctor asked for a semen sample, he farted in the cup. The BBC hired him to play the Doctor in the next 18 seasons of Doctor Who. He carries a small poodle in his Leatherman bag. His gag reflex quit in 2018 and filed for workers' comp. His Grindr inbox looks like a CDC case study. He was first in line to see Barbie. He makes cucumbers nervous. He says he's a vegetarian, but still eats meat. He calls hemorrhoids speed bumps. He is the gayest man in the world.
I don't always drink, but when I do, I prefer Bud Light.
Stay fabulous, my friends.
Yep.
He was born preparing guacamole. He complains about Americans while wearing an LA.
They nailed that one. Fucking nailed it. Like I said, I don't know who this person is. I don't think that was really very nice what you said about Lone Wolf. A lot of those aren't facts. Pretty much everything you said about Pencil Neck Mark was right on, except for maybe the fact that I don't see Mark wearing a lot of bling. And I don't think it's because he doesn't like bling. I just think it's because the boss won't allow it. But as far as like the molar shit went, yeah, that's pretty much good reporting right there. And then, like I said, this has to be somebody that knows SWV personally. Because everything they said about that fucking faggot was absolutely 100% spot on. .8 ounces of Jamaican lager. Don't ask me why they put Red Stripe in an 11.2 ounce bottle. I think it's maybe because they smoked too much of the ganja and their arithmetic is all fucked up. But that's just a guess, folks. Go fuck yourselves.